Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sandices and welcome back to another Day Art Survival video. Now this video will be the continue from the previous one, which is about Black Rubble Run, right? So this is basically four items or four weird items that the NPCs sell, and I'm still not sure why or how or what's the purpose of these items, and I think you should actually buy this every time you do Black Rubble Run. And there are four items, like for now anyway, that I kind of found it a little bit interesting items, right? So yeah, the first one will be in Kiev actually. Now let's take a look over here. This is the sapper shuffle. Yeah, basically sapper shuffle, like there is only one sapper shuffle that is available in this cave, and this is the only NPC that sells sapper shuffle. You cannot find this anywhere else basically. And this is basically a must buy, right? Also, since this is the continue from the previous one, I will just simply buy anything that I currently need for now, and I will actually tally up everything in a bit, right? So yeah, the first one will be the Sapper Shuffle, just like that. Um, Now let's take a look at the item itself. The first, this one, Sapper Shuffle. Durability 100%, quantity 1, item weight 2.5 kilograms, will break in 300 uses. Damage 60 to 80, range 1, action points 1, armor penetration, double damage to armor. So basically this is a shuffle that you can use to combat, I guess you can use in combat. As for comparison, this is the steel shuffle, right? This is pretty much the same 300 uses, but the steel shuffle, you cannot really use this for combat, right? It doesn't have any damage. You cannot even pick this as an option in the combat menu, right? However, the cyber shuffle, you can actually use this for combat. um, Damage is 70, pretty much like poking damage, right? And then armor penetration, double damage to armor. I guess this is kind of fine, but I found it a little bit weird because pretty much I don't think anyone will actually use this for battles. Maybe new players, maybe beginners, because this is in Kiev, right? So Kiev is actually one of the city that you will have to pass if you're beginner, because there are some quests that you will have to do in Kiev, right? You might want to consider this, but then again, this is, the range is one, action points is one. eh, I mean, range is one, action points one is great, but range is one, right? So this is pretty much melee damage, and I don't think you can actually, it actually helps you in any way. You probably want to get like real weapons like guns, I don't know, like snipers probably, if you are able to do that just yet. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe shotguns, maybe I don't know, like assault rifle. I'm not sure, right? But sapper shovel is definitely not that, I would say. So yeah, this is the first weird items that the NPCs sell, but I'm still kind of don't understand what's the concept behind that, right? So yeah, next one, we'll have to wait for that, because the next one is kind of far away. Well, it will be in Leaningrad. Yes, that is actually the closest city for the newbie, right? It's kind of, again, surprising for me that those kind of stuff are sold there. I'm not sure what's the point, right? Again, maybe it's for the beginners or the newbie, right? Um, but still, I'm not entirely sure if it will actually give them benefits or not. But yeah, since I'm here anyway, I'm just gonna buy anything that I need. I gonna need chainsaw motor, and then I need motorcycle spare parts. I also need something else. No, okay, I'll just buy these for now and just go, I guess. Next stop will be in Tver, right? And then after that, I will have myself in Leningrad, and then we'll actually see the next weird items, right? The second weird item. Also, yeah, I will actually recap this again at the end. If you kind of don't want to watch me do this long travel over here, I'm not gonna cut this, by the way. I'm just gonna talk through it. I'm just gonna talk, and yeah, that'll be it. If you want to check what they are, just skip to the end part of the video. I will recap everything there, basically only 4 items, right? um, Now the fare, I will buy stuff as well. This one I actually need a lot over here, as well as sugar, just like that. Maybe bicycle parts, like I don't know, for collectibles, I guess, collections. But that's about it. I think maybe fishing rod, and that's about it. And then we go to Leaningrad, and we will see the next item that I found it weird. But yeah, it's basically items that kind of still has useful I mean still has uses, but there are just way more better stuff, right? Like there's still other stuff that you can get, and it's kind of not worth it to get that in the first place anyway. It's pretty much replaceable with other stuff, and that's about it. Okay, we go. We're kind of close to Leningrad. Yep. Okay, and let's go here. Um, yeah, let's go Leningrad for the second item. Now, what is the second item, if you ask me? It will be this one, hammer. For some reason, there is hammer in the game, but I'm not quite sure what's the function of hammer just yet. Maybe it's part of the quest, I'm not sure. Maybe it's literally for combat. Again, I'm not sure, right? But yeah, I will also buy all this stuff that I kinda need. So yeah, now let's take a look at the hammer over here. Hammer durability 100%, quantity 1, item weight 1, damage 25 to 35, 30 damage basically. That's quite low, right? And then range is only 1, double damage to armor, and that's about it. Again, this is just kind of the same as sapper shovel, right? Like, what really is the point of this, right? Like, why is this two thing over here a thing, right? Um, I'm still not sure what's the use for that, right? But again, maybe it's just simply for beginners, I guess, or for I guess for collectors. But the thing is that you cannot really trade that. So if you collect those, you kind of collect that for yourself. It is not tradable, unfortunately, right? So yeah, but I still feel like you should buy those. Also, I'm going to mention why you should buy those. It's quite simple, really. The reason why you should buy is that maybe one day in the future, the developers will consider those items to be something useful. So when that time happens, at least you already have a bunch of them already, right? So yeah, it's just pretty much for, like just for that you have it basically, right? You might not have a lot of it, but at least you have it, right? Also, yeah, they kind of they can really make it for anything they want basically. Maybe you will need this to get something, right? Also, where is Tula again? Oh, over there. Okay, so yeah. Let's just auto this. I don't really care if it use PKM as auto battle. I honestly don't care. I just want this to be quick. So yeah, next item is actually in Tula, surprisingly, quite close, right? So over here, this will be the third items that is kind of weird, I would say. Also, I will buy something. Oh, actually, no, I will. This one, it's called Tula prionic. Well, yeah, I know that I already make video about Tula prionic, right? Um, like the fact about Tula prionic, right? But the thing is that I'm still kind of not sure why that is a thing. Like, why is this piece of bread over here a thing, right? Or a pie, I guess, a wrapped pie, right? Tula prianic. Like, as you can see, the food it restores only 10 and it gives only 20 energy, right? Why would I eat that when I can eat something like I don't know, maybe like a flatbread, for instance, right? 45, and then for the drink I can just basically simply drink coffee, right? For 30, or I can also drink energizing potion probably, right? Or I can also drink something else. I kind of don't know what it gives, or just smoke cigarette, right, for energy. Like, why is Tula prionic a thing, right? I kind of know because this is like a signature dish from Tula, which is prionic, right? Basically, it's like a pie or a bread pie or something like that. Like, um, jam filled bread, right? Like it's bread that has jam filling, right? Or honey filling, basically. So, yeah, I guess it's great for, I guess, that for signature dish. But the thing is that you should be able to cook this instead, right? Like any other cooking recipe over here, I feel like you should pretty much make that available over here. And yeah, it's just I found it weird that they actually sell this and only in Tula. I mean, it kind of makes sense because this is signature dish from Tula, therefore it's only sold in Tula, right? So it kind of makes sense. I kind of know why, but still, at least you can make that a little bit expensive. It can also have um, food buff or something, right? So that people actually eat that and not just store that, in the inventory, right? Because I will never actually eat those, like just for the fact that you can only get one and only in one place every refresh, right? So yeah, that's kind of, I would say, not the greatest, right? Also, yeah, next trader, I will just simply buy this and sugar as well, and that's about it. Basically those are the things that I kind of need at the moment, and that's about it. And then I just go here to the southwest, and the final weird item will be in foreignness. Yeah, it will be in foreignness. So yeah, this will be, I guess, the last stop, and then I will recap all of them, I guess. And it's only 10 minutes, which is fine. I actually like it that the videos are getting shorter so that I don't just waste time, right? Waste all of your time, basically. Okay, we reach in the furnace, and the last item, this one is quite interesting. It's called electric engine, and yeah, I kinda don't know what is the purpose of electric engine. Um, this one, I kind of took a look at the crafting materials, or what is it called again, schematics for vehicles like the ones in the NPCs, and I didn't quite find anything that simply require electric engine, right? Yeah, this is kind of weird item. Also, the fact that you can only buy one every refresh. Also, the fact that you can only find this in foreigners. You cannot find this anywhere else. Well, maybe by looting, but that's not the case, right? This is the only NPC that sell it, basically. And as you can see, you can kind of smelt this so that you get the screws, copper, as well as the electrical cable, right? But I'm not gonna do that because you can only get one, and you can just pretty much buy screws, cable for, or copper, pretty much buy a lot of number immediately from the shop, right? So you kind of don't really need to do this, buy this and disassemble them. You can just pretty much buy this from the NPC directly, and I think that's the best thing to do. And yes, I'm just gonna pretty much store this in my inventory as collections, I guess. I think you can actually send this to people, just like the Tula prionic as well. So yeah, you can kind of trade this with other people and put high price probably, right? Because you can only get this one every refresh, and that's kind of rare on its own, right? So yeah. So I guess there's that, right? So yeah, that's basically pretty much it. So I'm going to recap first. The first one, sapper, shovel, a hammer, and then after that, I have this one, electric engine, and then Tula prionic. But where is Tula prionic again? Oh, where is it? Oh, okay, here we go. I didn't see that over there. No. Let's grab this and let's go over here just for the recap, right? Let's drop all of them. So yeah, these are all the weird items, the four weird items that the NPCs sell, but there is not really any use for this at the moment. Also, the fact that you can only get one each of these, only in one specific NPC per refresh. So, every day you can only get four of these because there are four refresh, right? That is also if you play the game consistently, right? If you're casuals, then probably you don't actually get this every time, right? Maybe you only get one every day, or maybe one every week, or something like that, right? So yeah, the fact that you can only get one copy of this, it makes it special. For Tula, prionic, and electric engine, I believe they are all tradable to other players. However, for the hammer and the sapper shuffle, they are not really tradable to other player basically. So you kinda only can only keep this to yourself basically. Um, Again, I'm not sure what's the purpose of these four items over here. There are just better thing that are better than that, right? Like Tula, I already covered. You can just eat any other food, also drink any other uh, beverage that gives you more energy, right? Or just sleep in general. And then for hammer, this is just pretty much nothing. Hammer and saber shuffle, you can just use kitten spear, for instance, because like few days ago I also covered that, right? Why should you use this, right? You can just use kitten spear. Also for electric engine, I just totally clueless. I'm not sure what's the purpose of this. So yeah, let me know down if you know any of this purpose over here. And yeah, I think that's all, right? Yeah, I think that's all anyway. About four weird items that the NPCs sell, and you actually should gather this every time because again, like right now these items are kind of useless. Maybe in the future they will do something, like something special about it, right? Maybe what happened if the hammer, you can upgrade that, right? Like the Heisenberg's hammer, right? And then the shuffle, maybe you can upgrade this for something, right? Like maybe you can there's an option over here to include, like, I don't know, titanium alloy, capacitor, or what is it called again, the armor plate. And then you get yourself some super hammer, right, that can do damage about, I don't know, 400 damage probably, with also the double damage to armor, and maybe stun the opponents as well, I don't know, right? And then for the cyber shuffle, again, maybe you can use this as well, right? With the crafting, right? Like copper, titanium alloy, steel, whatever, right? Capacitor, the armor plate. And then this can be super sapper shuffle, right? Super sapper, basically. And then this can, do damage for about 600 damage, for instance, right? And then, it also has effect like, I don't know, push back the opponents by one, right? Probably because this is shuffle, right? If you got hit by shuffle, most likely you will get, like pushed back, right? So yeah, also the hammer probably can stun because, I don't know, like you probably will, what is it like, what is it called again? Like, oh, what is it when you got knocked in the head? You will feel, oh, what is it called again? Unconscious. Oh, what is it called when you got hit in the head? Um, I kind of forgot the term already. So yeah, you got stunned, right? You got knocked out. Basically, you got stunned, maybe, right? Or bleeding as well, maybe for the shuffle. I don't know, right? Maybe they will do that. Who knows, right? And then for the Tula prionic, maybe they will make this, buff this with, because this has filling, right? Like a jam filling or honey filling. Therefore, it should have some kind of buff, right? Like food buff. It means, maybe they can increase this food by, I don't know, 30, and then energy by 50, I don't know. And then the buff, probably something, right? Something sweet, probably, because this is a dessert, right? So yeah, maybe that's the case for later on. Maybe they will include this in future complex recipe, I'm not sure. And then for the electric engine, again, I'm not entirely sure what's this used for. If you have any idea about what's the use of this electric engine, please do let me know in the comment down below. So yeah, maybe they can use this apart with the saber shuffle with this hammer as well, just for the electric engine. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. Maybe they can use this for something else, something great, right? So, yeah. But until then, for now, these are pretty much everything. I would say these are kind of weird. You don't really need this, but you kind of want to have this because who knows what comes in the future, right? Maybe they will again upgrade this to the max, right? Maybe they will use this, maybe they will upgrade this, who knows, right? But yeah, Anyway, I think that'll be it for today's video of the art survival about 4 weird items that the NPCs sell. But I think you should have it. You should buy this every time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think about these 4 items. Also, let me know if you found anything else like other items that can only be bought one copy, also in only in one NPC every refresh, right? Like unique item like this, basically. So yeah, please do let me know if you have anything else. Again, from other place, maybe from Surgut, maybe from Rostov, because I don't generally go there. So yeah, I might not be familiar with what's available there, right? But yeah, please do let me know. Again, also do let me know what you think about this. Like what you think this should be, right? If they buff it, what should the buff be, right? Like this hammer, can they actually make this into actual great weapon, right? Like super hammer or super sapper, right? Super sapper shovel, basically. Yeah, like I can pretty much see how this can do something special, but yeah, probably not now, right? Maybe they focus on something else. Who knows, right? Maybe in the future. But yeah, but I still believe that they all of these 4 items have potential on their own, right? But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the Arspire video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay healthy. I mean it for sure. And I will see you again in the next Arspire video. I guess tomorrow probably. And see ya.